Let's go to weather now, and going to get a break from the rain. Might not last long, though.
George is over in the Weather Center with more on when those showers might return, George.
There's a chance on Thursday and Friday, but if you live to the north and west of Grand Rapids, most likely you may escape. But tonight, we're not escaping the cold winds. The showers are pretty much done. There are some high waves toward the lake, around 3 to 4 footers out there over Lake Michigan. But at least we're seeing some bright spots in the clouds, but still a couple of sprinkles on the radar. Most of them are rotating out of the area right now, and we're going to see those end later on this evening. And then we're going to see some clearing take place as the skies clear. Temperatures are going to be dropping tonight. Over in Wisconsin, they have frost advisories in effect right now for much of the southern half of Wisconsin, northern Illinois. We most likely will escape any frost and freezing temperatures here. It's cold outside. Temperatures only in the low to mid 40s, but there are some pockets of sunshine along with those pockets of showers. But when you factor in that wind, it feels more like the mid 30s to near 40. If you're out and about this evening, you will definitely need your winter coat. Your chances of rain very isolated here for the next few hours, and virtually no chance once the skies clear, of course, later on tonight. Now, with the cold temperatures expected overnight, we're monitoring the threat for frost. Elena Naring is out on the weather deck with more on what effects, if any, we'll see on our fruit crop.
Right, George, we are expecting much colder conditions. As George just mentioned, and that weather map that you saw, we do have frost advisories across Lake Michigan over in Wisconsin, but none have been issued here by the National Weather Service. Now, the fruit trees are susceptible to those cold temperatures, and at this point, most of the fruit trees, including the apple crop, are now what we call full bloom for those blossoms. So they are most susceptible for the freezing temperatures at 28 degrees. That's a 10% kill. Down to a 90% kill, however, if we drop to 25 degrees. That is not in the forecast. Similar story as we take a look at the cherry crop. This information brought to us from the Michigan State University Extension Program, and temperatures again dipping down into the 20s. Yeah, then we have a problem. However, with temperatures forecasted to remain in the 30s for tonight, we should escape those issues. Right now, temperature at 44 degrees, as George showed you. An important temperature measurement to notice here, dew point of 38 degrees. If the skies clear out, that's about where our temperature is going to drop to. So here's a look ahead for our temperature forecast heading into the overnight hours and right before sunrise. That's around 7 a.m. This is the coldest point, 34 degrees for the overnight low in Grand Rapids. That is still above freezing. So thankfully, it looks like we are going to be escaping the potential for frost here in West Michigan. But of course, we're going to be watching that closely. There's a lot of moisture on the ground and on the trees that will protect those as well. For now, I'm meteorologist Elena Naring on the weather deck.
After several days of rain, we are now looking forward to a dry Wednesday.
George is outside on the weather deck to show us how long of a break from May showers we'll get. And George, it's still cloudy out there on the weather deck, but in some areas the sun is trying to peek through.
It is trying to break out. It's like, you know, it just wants to get rid of this rain.
Yeah.
We all want to get rid of this rain. I think it's pretty much done for the night. There'll still be a couple of sprinkles out here, but it's going to be a close call with the next system on Thursday and Friday. We'll show you why in a moment. 13 weather ball tonight, solid red, warmer weather ahead coming up on your Wednesday. And this view brought to you by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Still perhaps a couple of sprinkles between now and 7 o'clock. Temperatures are going to still fall as the skies clear. We'll be down into the mid 30s in the morning, but I think the clouds are going to take so long to clear. There's going to be so much water around. It's going to give all its heat. So I don't think we're going to get much cooler than the mid 30s. I think we're going to escape just barely the threat of frost tonight. Along the lakeshore, there was a hint of some sun, but you also saw some showers there from the Windmill Islands Garden Cam. And the tulips are loving the cool weather because they don't progress as fast as if it was hot. They could probably do with a little less rainfall because everyone has seen a lot of rain today. About 1/10 of an inch has fallen. There are still some spotty showers here and there, mixed in a little bit heavier showers up toward the Thumb and Saginaw Bay, but that's moving away from us. So the showers are going to be ending this evening, or I should say the light rain showers should be ending. And then we're going to see some clearing skies. There's a lot of cloud cover to our west, but there's indications are the back edge of this will arrive here a little after midnight. So there'll be some breaks before then, and then you'll wake up to plenty of sunshine, but off to the west there are some frost advisories in effect right now. They only include southern Wisconsin, nothing here in lower Michigan. Next weather system is this kind of mess out here in Colorado and Nebraska. That's the one that we'll have to watch very carefully for Thursday and Friday. That's going to be taking a track down through Kansas and kind of reform over Missouri. They've had still flood warnings going on down across the entire state of Missouri, and there's going to be more rain here late tonight and during the morning tomorrow. That storm system will kind of get organized and pick up some Gulf moisture as it sticks around over much of Missouri the rest of the day tomorrow, and then some of that starts to spin off to the northeast. That's tomorrow night into very early on Thursday morning. Going to be a close call. The back edge of the rain will probably come up to at least Kalamazoo, maybe even up toward the Flint and Saginaw area. Further north and west you travel over the next several days, the better are you're going to see some sunshine. Then by the time we get into the weekend, we'll see nothing but sunshine, but it's going to continue to be cool. Notice the north winds. That will continue all weekend long, so that means highs only in the 50s. We'll get up to 59 tomorrow. That's almost a dozen degrees warmer than we were today, but with those clouds around during the day on Thursday, you notice that stripe of 40s to near 50. We're going to be right on that knife edge, and then back up into the mid 50s during the day on Friday, and again, we'll stay in the 50s over the upcoming weekend. Forecast then for tonight across the area, we are looking at clearing skies, maybe a couple of sprinkles early. Temperatures as cool as the mid 30s with a northwest wind beginning to lighten up after midnight. Up north, you could expect mid 30s here as well with an early evening shower and then clearing skies. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area and points southward, we're looking at overnight lows into the mid 30s. Still a number of river flood advisories, but the good news is some of those have been canceled in some portions of West Michigan here tonight. 5-day planner has sunshine, then on Wednesday, sunshine north and west, but showers to the south and east Thursday. We're going to be right on that edge, and the same on Friday, and then back into the 50s Saturday and Sunday. 13 on target forecast. Pretty good chance of some frost on Monday and Tuesday morning of next week, but by next Tuesday, it looks like now we're going to be warming up maybe into the 60 to low 60s. That'll be a little bit closer to the average high, but again, that's still a little bit cooler than average for this time of year. I think we're done with the rain for most of West Michigan for the time being.
I was just about to say, it's going to be a bit cooler, but a bit drier as well.
I'll look forward to dry.
Thank you, sir.